Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Will on Safety. Today, we're going to have a look at safety meetings and what's the need for them. So, safety meetings generally, they're a perfect opportunity for you to communicate any safety ideas or concerns that you might have. But they're not just a one-way street, so they're two-way, and it's really important that we engage all those that are at a safety meeting and make them aware that it is a two-way forum. It should also be communicated that it's a safe space. There are no silly ideas, silly comments or anything else. Ideally, what we want to try and do is make the safety meeting, very inclusive and a safe forum to bring any safety concerns or any safety ideas for improvement or anything like that. The best ideas for improving safety, generally speaking, come from the shop floor. So why wouldn't we make those safety meetings a safe place to share those ideas? If you are having to attend a safety meeting, either a massive safety meeting, either a whole team or whole department safety meeting, or whether it's a safety committee meeting, they might talk about a topic that you're familiar with, but that's no reason to become complacent. It's very, very easy to tune out and not listen to the safety information being given. But do yourselves a favour, tune in, listen in, because more often than not, you may well learn something new. Industries, improvements are forever changing, so it's really important that we do tune in to the information given at safety meetings. They also allow employees an opportunity to relay safety concerns and improvements and ideas to supervisors and to senior management team as well. There's no such thing as a bad idea or a bad comment. So if you're hosting the safety meeting, make sure you listen, you engage with all those comments and ideas that are coming your way. Like we said earlier on, most really good safety improvements come from shop floor folks. So make sure we tune in, listening to those guys and girls as well. Remember, there's that age-old saying, if you see something, say something. Again, safety meetings offer a really good forum to be able to do that. Maybe you've been working on a machine or on a line or in a process and you've noticed something that maybe isn't quite right or you've got some concerns about. Safety meetings are really good and they're the ideal time to raise those concerns, ask those questions. No such thing as a silly question. If there was, I'd be wearing the hat for the most silly questions asked, believe me. So, don't be shy, engage with the audience and make sure the audience engage with you too. Excuse me. So any information that's passed to you during a safety meeting, it has a purpose. Maybe you're having that safety meeting because there's been a rise in slips, trips, falls. Maybe there's been a rise in entrapments or people coming to harm through unguarded machinery. So it's imperative both sides of that safety meeting, engage, listen, and take away all they can from that meeting. Like we said, it's really, really important that we do pay attention. It's really, really important that we engage. It's really important that we make safety meetings a two-way street. Excuse me. Nobody just wants to be talked at. I used to hate it in the military. And for me, when somebody was telling me something or asking me to do something a certain way, I'd always want to know the reason behind it. If it's a valid reason, I had no problem doing it. I just wanted to understand. So use your safety meetings to relay those messages. Maybe you just need to do a bit of retraining on things like broken guarding or poor housekeeping. But explain the reasoning behind it. We're going to cover poor housekeeping in today's safety meeting because we've had a number of near misses which could lead to a very serious accident, for example. Right, if we don't pay attention, the chances are injuries are going to increase. And when we start thinking about how accidents can directly affect us, well, there's really 5 ways in which it can do that. So death, that's the ultimate and unwanted result. Where does it leave your loved ones? Who's going to look after them? Financial cost, lost pay, reduction in pay, you might be on long-term sick. So who's going to look after the household? Are you the sole breadwinner? It's really important we take safety and safety meetings seriously, guys and girls. Excuse me. Pain and suffering is an obvious detriment that nobody wants. Nobody wants to be in pain, have that pain long term. Disability, so that'd be a life-changing experience. Now you can't do what you used to be able to do. Maybe you can't play football, go horse riding, go fishing, do your motocrossing, whatever it is that you might like to do, because you haven't paid attention to safety. You've become injured, and it's had a life-changing effect on you. And also your co-workers' safety. So your co-workers generally, you spend more time with your co-workers than you do your own family generally. And that leads to some really strong friendships. And because of that, you don't want to see your co-workers injured. You don't want to put your co-workers at risk. So it's really, really important that, during safety meetings, the purpose of that subject is understood. You listen in. You don't just get complacent and think, oh, it's another talk about, lack of guarding or overridden interlocks. Listen in, take note, and make sure you adhere to the advice given during those safety meetings. Also, remember, if you see something that's wrong, say something. Have that issue raised with management, have that issue raised with your supervisors. If they're aware of it, they can rectify it straight away, and that's going to lead to a lot less near misses and accidents. So the main points to take away then from this talk today: participate in your safety meetings. They're not just one way. You're not just there to listen to the message. You have an opinion, and us as safety professionals, we value that opinion. If you're having a hard time on a line or a process, or you're having a few near misses, or you have a few concerns, let us know. It's our job to take that information, and make the place safer and easier for you to work in. All right. If you don't participate, your ideas will never be heard. Those issues, those concerns won't get heard, and as such, they'll just continue to be there until we have a near miss. If the near miss don't get picked up, we're going to have an accident, and that could potentially be a pretty serious one. And who knows, the idea that you come up with may well save your co-worker's life or stop a really serious injury. So your input in safety meetings is valuable, and we as safety professionals see the value in what you have to say. So please, 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 people, participate fully in safety meetings and make sure you have that two-way interaction. But until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. That will alert you to any other videos that I post on the Will on Safety page. But until next time, remember folks, safe by choice, not by chance. Bye for now.